Do your hands ever feel stiff in the morning, like it's harder to hold the coffee mug? Or maybe it's difficult to grip a pen and it feels uncomfortable. Maybe your hands feel stiff after a long day of typing, or they ache from all that crocheting that you love. Or perhaps your doctor has even mentioned arthritis. So, whatever the reason, you are not alone. Hand pain and stiffness are incredibly common, and it can start to take away the simple joys of everyday life, like enjoying drawing or even playing tennis. So, here's the good news: you don't need intense workouts or expensive gadgets to feel better because we have what's called synovial fluid, and that's like our natural WD 40. And even gentle movement can bring lubrication to the joints in the hands, and it can make a huge difference. So stick around because I'll be showing you the top 3 hand exercises that women in my yoga and movement circle classes say have made the biggest difference for the last 6 years of teaching. And these are gentle, effective, and fun exercises. They aren't just random moves, they are client tested favorites that are gentle, effective, and you're going to be learning thrumming, piano fingers, and a playful stretch builder I call crab on the ocean floor. So these simple movements can bring relief, and once you try them, I think that your hands are going to thank you. So, hi, I'm Suzanne Sherrard. I'm a yoga teacher, a life coach, and I'm the founder of the Yoga and Movement Circle, where I host over 11 live classes a week on Zoom. I support women over 50 in building strength, balance, and confidence through simple, consistent movement. And I make videos just like this to show you how easy it can be to start. So, if you're someone who knows it's time to start exercising your hands, then I'd love to invite you to a free class with me too. We focus on gentle, effective movements, and we also work on the feet too, which my students love. So, comment free yoga below, and I'll personally reach out to you and help you choose which class would be the best fit to suit your needs. I'll remind you again at the end of the video, but feel free to drop that in the comments anytime if you're interested. So let me know if you have ever avoided doing something because of hand pain. Let me know that in the comments. I know a lot of women love to crochet, paint, play cards, but they struggle with stiffness in their hands. And so let's dive into the exercises. I'm going to give you a little bit of background on each one of them so you can understand why it helps. And then we're going to do the exercise together. So the first stretch that I want to talk about is called thrumming. I actually learned it in a Pilates class. And believe it or not, it's become one of my most popular hand stretches. One of my clients loved it so much that she started doing it with her husband, and she said that it helped him tremendously with the stiffness in his hands, and they started making it a daily part of their lives and their routines. So when you just take 5 minutes a day, this can change everything. So what we do is we're playing the harp and tight strings and just open up the joints of the fingers. And I'll do this for I do it for the count of 10. I'll do 1, 2, 3. I'll count to 10 and then I'll rest. And then we'll move on to the next exercise, which is playing the piano. So we're going to just play the piano, reach and stretch, and we're lubricating the joints in our hands, and we're just getting that synovial fluid into our hands. So harp and piano is just kind of a fun thing to do. We love the sound of piano, and maybe you can even think of being like Elton John, wearing some funky glasses and playing away. I love to paint with acrylics, and sometimes after holding a paintbrush all day, my hands feel really tight and stiff. And so I really love doing hand exercises. The third exercise is just really a simple, fun exercise, but it's kind of a silly little thing too. So we pretend like we're crabs on the ocean floor, and we bring our hands up like this, and we're going to reach and stretch and really open our fingers wide, and we're walking on the bottom of the ocean on the sand. And the current is just taking us along, and we're checking out all the coral reefs and the fish. We love the clownfish and all the tropical life down there. And then a little wave is going to poof us upside down, and we're just going to wiggle our fingers, and we're going to take the backs of our thumbs and start massaging the backs of our fingers because we want that blood flowing into the hands. And then we squeeze and release. So making really tight fist, and we'll do that for 5 times. Making fist and squeezing is really good for stiffness as well as arthritis too. So then we come back into being our little crab, pull the thumbs back. Those are our claws. And then of course that little wave poofs us upside down, and wiggle the fingers and use your thumbs to massage the backs of your hands. It's a really powerful exercise, and you will definitely feel it. So, when we don't stretch the hands regularly, they start to curl inward and they start to lose function. And just a few minutes a day, you can really keep your hands open and feeling a lot more alive. So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know which exercise was your favorite and why. Was it thrumming, piano fingers, or crab on the ocean floor? And let me know in the comments if you would love to come to a class. So comment free yoga, and I'll personally reach out to you again to find out which is the best class to fit your needs. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye now.